Hey guys, this is a 52-inch Hunter Millenium ceiling fan. It's from the first quarter of 1994. Picked this up at Habitat a few months ago, and this is probably my first non-original Hunter that I picked up at a restore. All the other ones have been originals. But this one is too good to pass up. You know, I've always wanted a Millenium. I've always thought that the blade arm shape is, you see right there, is kind of unique. And they remind me a lot of Infinities with the vents, you know. So yeah, I picked this one up. I think it was like 25 bucks. They lowered it down to 20. So, you know, that's a deal for me. It's got a schoolhouse kit on it. Just a generic schoolhouse kit, which I think looks good on these Hunter fans. It did not come with remotes, but I put one on a remote. I put a remote on it, excuse me. So we're gonna go through that in a minute. The blades could be in better shape. They're kind of chipped and scratched up on the edge there. But it's not really noticeable, you know, when it's running. See, that one's got a big split in it right there. Anyway, it doesn't bother me. All I want it to do is move air, and that's exactly what it does. So here's a remote for it. I actually bought this remote today, as a matter of fact, from Home Depot. It's compatible with Hampton Bay, Hunter, Harbor Breeze fans, Casablanca, Westinghouse fans as well, so it's universal. So we're going to start with the light, I guess. Light is I think it's just a generic LED in there. I think it's 240 lumens, if I'm correct. So that's that. Turn that off. I guess we'll keep the light on for the video. I guess we'll go from high to low. So here's high. It does wobble a little bit because two of the blades are bent to a steeper pitch. And it blows a really good amount of air. It's more than what I expected, really, from a fan like this. Of course, I was expecting a lot because, you know, 90s Hunters move the most air. 80s Hunters do as well. But, yeah. It's just really good air movement from this fan. And this is just a generic motor. It does not have the Air Max motor, which would be nice. I would like an Air Max motor fan, but haven't found one yet. So let's take her down to medium. Medium is kind of slower than what I was expecting. I've seen videos of these where they turn the RPMs a little bit faster than this on medium. So I'm wondering if that's due to a drifting capacitor. If it is, I can just change that out real easy. No problem there. But medium still blows a really good breeze, even though it's not going that fast. And then let's take it down to low. And low is really a nice slow low. And it does move air on low as well too, so that's nice. You can feel a little breeze from it. There's the Hunter logo right up there. And the canopy was a little bit hard to get up there because I'll show you. Let me just do a spin down real quick. Let's get up here. Stuff it by hand. The tabs that hold the ball in place were bent down, so I had to bend those back up with a screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver and hammer. Just kind of tap them back into the groove and to hold it. But it works great. So And yeah, I think this is my first non-original hunter that's been in my room. All the other ones, there's been about 5 or 6 originals in this room. So I'm happy to say I did a little bit of a change here, and the results were more than what I was expecting from a 90s hunter fan. Of course, I've never tested a full 52-inch 90s hunter fan before, and I can say I'm very pleased with this fan. So it'll probably stay here till I move out. If I move out, I don't know. Alrighty, thanks for watching.